Now, as promised, we're gonna have our way with the Tower of Eternal Flames very soon. Just leave Darkforge and it's pre-level. Might come back to this place from the other direction, actually. Because there is a shortcut leading through there, some ways down into the Caverns of Chaos. Which helps us not to have to walk all the way past Dwarf Town. Now, for now, we're going to deal with exactly potions. Now, there's 2 potions of gain attributes. Each one requires an individual whole potion of holy water, but it's well worth it. What's also well worth it is blessing the potion of strength, as well as the potion of toughness. Are there any other potions that I really wanted to bless before I drink them? And that I really want to drink right now? Doesn't much look like it. The blessed potion of carrot juice, of course. Pretty good. My perception being shit as fuck. Actually, uncursed potions of carrot juice might even help at this stage. Nope, that's a rumor. Okay, let's not do that again. Now, let's go. We're gonna drink ourselves first a blessed potion of carrot juice, improving my perception. We're gonna drink both potions of gain attributes, which should supercharge us into quite an impressive stage. Then we're gonna drink blessed potion of toughness and blessed potion of strength. Let's start here. And we have a very impressive array of stats. Drinking the blessed potion of toughness and strength last allows us to also extend our potentials by 2 above our current rating. So not only do we now have full stats everywhere, our potentials are only slightly off the max. What did I just say? Our potentials are now above where our stats currently are, so we can even train them some more if things go well. Now, as mentioned, we're going to prepare for the Tower of Eternal Flames. That means several things. The Blessed 7 League boots, as awesome as they are also quite flammable, so we're going to exchange them for adamantium boots. Bases of protection can melt, and I don't really have a replacement that wouldn't suffer the same fate, so we're going to drop that. And at the end of this, though I might as well now drink read a blessed scroll of identify. I don't have one at the moment, so I'm gonna have to use yet more of my holy water to create them. I still have 6 potions of holy water left. That should hold me some more for some time. Keep me, I guess, would be the right word to use there. Nothing more interesting. Nothing interesting in terms of potions here. Though I should really bless those potions of altar healing that I do happen to own. That are regular ones. Though with 10 blessed potions of extra healing and 4 blessed potions of altar healing also in store, there's really no rush. Right. Look at equipment again. The other, so we have another white dragon scale mail, which is the same quality as the one we have right now. First of all, let's get rid of some of this crap that's ended up in my pack. Robe of Sloth, like the robe. The Gauntlets of Strength are Strength +3. That's pretty good. Not so amazing that I would want to use it or use them right away, but pretty good. Stop all that shit. Okay. Now let's get to the extended version of my dropping. No, 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 no. No, no. There's nothing in the Tower of Eternal Flames that I would want to use the Ancient Mummy wrapping for. Gonna get rid of the thick Gauntlets of Strength, because if I had to put them on, they would burn anyway. For the same reason, I'm gonna losing the 7 League boots, as well as the Amulet of Light, the Amulet of... yeah, I might... nah, no, yeah, I feel it, maybe. Actually, I might as well wear some of these before they burn. They might actually come in useful. I'm gonna have to keep maybe at least a pickaxe. I do have ones of digging that should take care of it instead, but you never know. Turns out that Eternium Warhammer is pretty amazing for raw stats, but I'm not trained in the use of Warhammers, so I might as well not bother. Now, as far as missiles go, since I don't actually have dragon slaying missiles so far, I might as well not bother at all. I won't get enough damage for them to be for any of them to be significant. I really don't need waterproof blankets in a Tower of Eternal Flames, though I do actually need of course, fireproof blankets. No reason to have to do any of this hassle with seas. Don't need wings of fish. Ring of speed. No, not interesting. Ring of cold resistance has become obsolete now that I do own the Ring of the High Kings. Ring of the High Kings itself I might as well take with me. The Ring of Invisibility is ordinarily an excellent item, becomes utterly useless now that I own Ban Alban's Cloak of Defense, which will provide me with invisibility whenever I need it. I'm gonna drop the Wand of Destruction because I don't want it to get destroyed before I can go to the final level. I do definitely want to keep that Wand of Paralyzation, because it should be key to allowing me to defeat the Ancient Chaos Worm with a relative lack of hassle. Potions are mostly okay. I want to keep them with me as I go. I don't want the Scrolls of Corruption removal to get burned at all. As far as spellbooks go, actually I want to read them before I leave, so I'm going to keep them all. As far as food goes, I might as well take with me everything I have. How much Stonophilia do I own? Quite a bit, so that's okay. I shouldn't run out of food or anything like that. What else is there to drop? A turquoise and a ruby. Now, as mentioned, I wanted to read these spellbooks. Yeah, they work just fine now. That's just about all of the lightning ball I'll ever need, but I'll just keep on reading. Actually, it's probably better if I read in the wilderness. I won't get interrupted there. And we're out a spellbook of Lightning Ball. But the second one's still here. And we've managed to get our way up to 850 casting points of Lightning Ball, which is, as mentioned, is more than we'll ever need. Gives the same treatment to teleportation. Yep, more than I ever need. And we're done with that. Which also... Oh, there's one more item I forgot. Of course, I won't be using a girdle of carrying because that's also quite flammable. The spot is reserved for my Eternium girdle. And that's it, we can go. Did I drop the gold? I did drop the gold. Okay, let's go. Tower of Eternal Flames, here I come. Yep, message spam is... No, it's still message spam. Oh well. Shouldn't be too harmful in the long run. Oh, I should... Oh, I forgot to stash that heavy crossbow. Do I bother going back? I do not. Let's just go. Another metal girdle. Who knows? I might use that eventually. Now, as usual, I have to be careful about the fire giant kings. Though a fire drake isn't worrisome at all. Other dangerous opponents include fire dragons and stuff. Though so far I've only seen fire drakes. There's a fire giant king or fire giant? Fire giant king. So these are fairly dangerous, and I'm gonna use Frostbolt to solve that right away. Now, as it turns out, being an elementalist makes the Tower of Eternal Flames relatively painless to deal with, thanks to the overabundance of Frostbolt spells in your arsenal. So I'm not too bothered here. The Ancient Chaos Worm is, I think, just about the only thing in the Tower of Eternal Flames that's not badly vulnerable to ice. It is just normally vulnerable, but it still means that it should be actually enough to kill it eventually. So I might not actually have to resort to using that. Huh? Why can't I see myself again? I thought... I mean, I'm invisible? Do I see invisible? No. Why would I see invisible? As you can see, fighting these things in melee takes quite a bit longer than doing it with Frostbolts would. So I might as well just use Frostbolt and everything, because that's what I do. There's a special... hatred and anger... Nothing I really have to remove, actually. I mean, the DV loss is kind of painful. I don't have a lot of DV to begin with, for some reason or another. Lack of the dodge skill, perhaps. But it's nothing that I'd really be all too bothered about. I can live with it. So I'm not going to remove it, is the point I'm trying to make. I do have enough corruption remover that I probably could, but eventually would get replaced by another corruption, which might not be as beneficial. So I make it a habit to just deal with it, keep and deal with the corruptions I can deal with. Also, I don't actually have my removal with me, and so I might actually have to... So I kind of have to use that one piece of removal I do have sparingly as I can. Why exactly did I cook that Snake of Beyond corpse and take it with me if I'm not gonna deliver it to Guthalak? That's a question, I guess. Well, pretty soon I'm gonna have an Ancient Chaos Worm to go with it. Then I can deliver both at the same time. Looks like I'm beyond the stage where I can get strength points from these things. Yeah, the message spam is real here. I think there's a method to suppress it. But I'm kind of committed now. And I'm not sure you want live footage of me looking up the manual to check for it. Also, I think I have to edit a config file for it to work or something like that. Oh, well, I can edit a config file on the fly, actually, usually. Would be enough for this playthrough. If, indeed, it becomes a playthrough rather than a failed attempt at one. Fire goose. Strangely blue, actually. I think. And that was enough for another level up. Way cool. Is that the Tower of Eternal Flames music? Powerful. Sounds officially ominous. Dum 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 dum. Shit's getting real. Why isn't the message spam turned off by default or something like that? It's really something could have fixed to this page. Doesn't really do much to have this message spam other than flavor. Though I guess newer versions deal with the message buffer, the message bar entirely differently than this one, so he might have found another solution for it in the most recent version. I don't know. The tension begins to rise in communion with the temperature. Will Cheryl face her demons and calm the element of fire? This is the moment she has trained all her life for. To quench the flame of evil. Huh. To douse the flame of evil. I don't know. Oh yeah, nothing to search for here. To reach the actual temple, as you might be aware, I have to dig into it. So let's dig out that wand of digging and dig. That's the most inspired piece of monologue you've heard me say ever in the series, I'm pretty sure. Well, that's why I get paid the big bucks. Fire demons and shit. And there should be a worm in sight at some point. It's currently trying to get at me with Minecraft Thankfully, I do own that one Chaos Orb of Eternal Water that deals with that. There's the Ancient Chaos Worm, glowing ominously blue, as usual. Now, if it gets a direct line of sight, it can shoot energy blasts at me, which do quite a bit of damage. So I am out of here. And getting into this convenient hallway, but that shouldn't be a problem. Now, let's wait for the Ancient Chaos Worm to join us. Right here. And we might as well use that one of paralyzation. Aha! Oh, that didn't work. Be paralyzed. That didn't work again. Come on. Did he nerf that? I guess it's possible. Why is no one paralyzed here? Well, okay. If that's not gonna work, maybe I'll try something different here. How do you like them apples? And them apples? Or these apples? Or these apple... Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. I getcha. Oh, you are not running away from me. We're gonna tough this out like tough little cookies. You and me both. You wanted a duel of magic. You got a duel of magic. Sucker. Yeah, I'm gonna eat my dinner on top of your corpse. That's just the way I roll. You tangle with the wrong halfling. Well, that was fun. Now, what to do after this? Now that I've collected a second Chaos Creature corpse, I want to use my cooking equipment to cook the second one to a nice fine roast, marinate it with some nutmeg seasoning or something like that. I'm not sure. Like any good halfling, we're gonna solve that problem as we come to it. That was a close call just now. Really. Can't really... Ancient Chaos Worm melee is really kind of never entirely safe. Yeah, as it turns out, invisibility doesn't seem to work on your sprite inside the cave, the Tower of Eternal Flames. You get invisibility as you leave it. Okay, I guess that's a little bit too much to carry the normal way. Now with the Chaos Orb of Fire in my inventory. So. Oh, yeah, okay. You've caught me at a entirely wrong moment to try cute shit like that, dude. Looks like everything's in order. What happened to the wand of paralyzation? It usually works. Oh, I guess I can do it without. I can do without. I guess. Just a bit annoying. Oh well. Now I might as well go buy some more food at the stage. Because I think I'm actually almost out of cooked lizards. Did I name Herbert because he buys useful things? Yeah, I did. Oh, but you just straight up sold me 100 of these? Okay, we're done for the rest of the day. That should be enough cooked lizards for eternity. And I just completely forgot about the ancient chaos worm corpse. And it rotted away inside my pack. And actually I should probably turn around right now and finally deliver that snake from beyond. Before I lose out on that too. So that's an annoying 5-minute little detour. Ah, Cheryl. You clot. You also walked the wrong way in the dungeon. Well done, Cheryl. You are truly very stupid. And it truly is you that is stupid, and not whoever's directing your every move. And I don't want to hear any complaining. At least I am not Twitch Plays Pokemon. Can you imagine Twitch Plays ADOM? I don't want to. Twitch Plays ADOM would be a disaster. And really funny. Which, of course, is kind of the point of the exercise. No, I don't want to attack the child. I want to... Get off the water. Now, I don't know what's up with this guy and his constant walking across the water like some kind of Jesus. Sure, I mean, isn't he supposed to be just a humble druid or something like that, a servant of nature? But he just casually uses his walking on water powers while he's in that town. For no perceptible purpose. Yeah, chilling out Max, relaxing all the while, walking across water, all in this place. I'm not sure what the purpose of that is. Probably isn't one. As usual. Okay, I'm all about the shortcuts now. Broke my pickaxe on a stone giant. Excuse me. Hi ho, it's off to work we go. Now we get one of our last opportunities to sell some items in a proper shop. Because after Dwarf Town there's nothing. And I'm probably gonna do any further selling in the High Mountain Village after I find the shortcut through Dark Forge. She's gonna stay out there, okay. I don't care. And so cooked lizards down here. Then I actually have to clear out some of these food items so I can get to cooked lizard quickly again. Scoot myself there. You're gonna take this and this and this. And I don't know. This. Yeah. And this. And this and this and this, this, and this, this, and I don't care that, and that, and I'm gonna eat that fortune cookie later, and these wonderful gemstones. You must be swimming in cash. I'm never buying anything, but you just buy everything I offer. Looks like those halberds are not very remarkable. So you can have them. Two? Okay, and we're burdened. I'm gonna wean myself off that girdle of carrying. I'm still carrying way too much, though, objectively speaking. Man, there's not much else I could be losing. I'm just swimming in this. Ah, yeah. Most of that weight is actually in gold pieces, and I'm going to use those later. But for now, I'm going to make sure I have the maximum amount of holy water with me. And that is that, as far as Dwarf Town goes. Did I remember to talk to him about all of the quests? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna save that world from chaos and shit. And don't get it pandies in a bunch. Not much there that could stop me now. Lots of walking, lots of walking. Well, actually, it's one thing I might want to do. I might as well do. Do I really not have any scroll of uncursing? Weird. Yeah, that should speed things up. And improve my armor score while we're at it. And oh god, I'm gonna love the shit out of this in here. I mean, technically I could just cast teleport to replace the helmet. And I might as well here. Instead of waiting for the helmet to proc. I didn't quite make it, but that's fine. I made it a lot of part of the way. Oops, and I messed up that teleport. Okay, we're through here. Man, this shit is convenient as fuck. I'm loving it. Let me guess. 2 steps from the stairs, it's gonna proc anyway. Nope. Turns out not. Okay. That is a homunculus. Right, through here. No, because I do have teleport control now, and besides that would take ages. Why is it all darker here? Oh, I guess bloodstains fade after a while. What? Oh, come on. Someone's standing on the doors. On the steps. That sucks. They do. That's true. Not that I care, but yeah. This time would have worked. Okay. Amulet of life saving is steel amulet, so I don't know what an amulet, iron amulet is. More to eat. And now we can pass. Hey, I needed that. Here. We're back at exploring new levels. Finally. Might as well do that with teleport support. Telesupport. Shitty little imp. Unsurprised, we're here. Ooh. Face dagger, that's not bad. That's good. Tension room of baby dragons means tons of gold. Oops. Okay. But I wanted. I guess I'm simply full right now. It should get fixed at some point. Oh, oops. Well, I would have had a space now. But I screwed myself. And we're at D25, which actually has a vault. Okay. And 2 down staircases, one of which leads me to my goal. And actually the right kind of altar for my current alignment. Is that an ogre vault or some kind? No, I'm not at the vault. Okay. Let's put this shit back into safety, because these guys are just gonna rust it away if I don't. And I kind of need both of these items. That's the one annoying part about iron items, is the vulnerability to rust monsters. Ah, I forgot about my... Okay, let's check carefully what's rusty here, potentially. That should be fine now. Did I just go from hungry to bloated with one troll sheaf, or was I satiated? Probably was it satiated or something. So it looks like a dark elven vault, which promises a whole lot of spiders, unfortunately. Oh, well, not if it's the layout I'm thinking about. In that case, it should be manageable. Because now the dark elves are just going to line up in order for me to kill one after the other. There's not much of open space for the spiders to occupy. Now, as far as Blue Dragon Scale Mail goes, because I'm already shock immune, it's likely I won't be using it, but it might have a severely amazing ability or significantly better armor stats than my currently used Scale Mail. So I'll definitely pick it up either way. As you can see, some spiders, but not a whole lot of them. And these dark elves are no match for me. And they actually own Scrolls of Corruption removal. Very nice indeed. It puts my total back to 7. And an as yet unknown tomb. That should give me a new spell. Excellent too. Okay, what's the boss creature up in this place? In a dark elven vault. I'm not even sure, probably a princess. Priestess is the boss creature in dark elven vault, as it turns out. Okay, that's the vault done. And I have to say, a Scroll of Corruption removal alone is a fairly nice haul for any kind of place. And this was a regular vault, so there's not really much else I could have expected. Shame about an iron ration, but I'm basically full anyway. If I remember right, I can get a point of willpower out of that. Though I might not. Adamantium boots, they're worst things in the world. And we're done with this level too. Now... Important difference between Scrolls of Teleportation and Wands of Teleportation, or the spell Teleportation, is that Scrolls of Teleportation are self-teleportation only, so they're kind of less flexible. Now we're back down at D29. There's a stretch of levels extending from D28 to D25 that's reversed in order. After that follows D29, then D30, and at that point you're at the lower stages of the Caverns of Chaos. And looking onto the home stretch. Now I'm gonna play for quite a bit yet, I think. Not too much. Apparently just enough to get a level, at least. Let's max swimming while we're at it. Finally got some decent modifiers for stealth. Climbing is stuck at 70, but I'm not planning on visiting that particular dungeon anytime soon anyway. And we're back to needing another talent to choose. I could go for either immune to pain or steel skin. It's probably better to have immune to pain, because it reduces all damage, including spell damage and the like. So I might as well. Steel skin would be the next talent to pick, just because I want to finish the talent trees I started. After that I'd probably definitely have to take good shot to improve my somewhat middling missile skills, because I never really practiced missiles because I'm an elementalist. So all my range needs are fairly satisfied by my spell skills and stuff. Stay here. Okay. Crystal scale mill. Nah, not bothering. And we have... Yeah, I know. I have his ring. Jesus. Be overly formal, why don't you? Thank you. Now I can take it off again for the best ring ever. The Ring of Regeneration. Fall down the stairs. And we're in the casino. Which is now a bit more annoying than it used to be, because apparently it's not as easy to get rid of Hugo anymore. The casino guard. Now the creatures in here are all still peaceful, as usual. This is Hugo. As usually. Look skill is bucket, but that's not too bad. Right now I can go downstairs, that's no problem. And this is the casino shop, the great gift shoppy. Yeah, Featherington, the human shopkeeper. Okay, what's interesting in here? Probably a whole bunch of stuff. What I might just do is go through here, pick up everything that I want to buy. Though I am actually going to only pick up the things I really do need or do want to buy, instead of everything remotely useful, because I'm not yet sure how it's gonna be handled from this point forward. Oh well, potions of water are cheap. Yeah, I know, I'm here. Why are gauntlets 10 stones 419,000 gold pieces worth? That only makes sense if these are Chesses Triachus, which I really don't need, so let's not get too focused on that. Stop staring! I know I'm invisible and shit, but there's really no need for that. Tell you what, I'm just gonna go uninvisible. And I do recognize that wearing a cloak invisibility while in a shop is not exactly the most polite thing to do, so I'm sorry. Yeah, Master Mimic. Okay, well, let's see. Oh, sure, run away, so I have to chase after you or shit like that. Well, joke's on you, I'm just gonna stay here and keep buying my stuff. Not just a regular old hall, but also if it were Wormlands, I really wouldn't want to pay good money to get it. Potion of water, always nice. Those look like slaying qualls, but not that. I do want a tomb. Want it so much. Come on, get some. Wand of paralyzation. Well, yes, of course. Just hope it's gonna work at some point again. It's always good to have water. Most of what I need I actually should already own, so this is not all that interesting in the grand scheme of things. Might as well have some regular old arrows. Just checking whether there's anything particularly interesting in here. I probably would buy a scroll of uncursing if I could find any. Yet unknown potion. And scroll, why not? Okay. That's not gonna work. Yeah, this is taking a while and might take a while yet. That one's at least made of eternium. There's a scroll of uncursing. That took you long enough. I might have missed one earlier or something like that. How big is this damn place? Yeah, brass crown is probably a crown of regeneration, but it might burn anyway. Ordinarily, kind of have to resist the temptation to want to buy everything in here, because I'm not sure how well buying it with... I'm not gonna bother with that. Casino earned money would go. The new version, I'm not sure how it works, as I might have mentioned already. But we're on the home stretch here. That one is probably empty though, so only one charge of it I can get out. This ends the riveting 10 minutes of Ancient Domains Mystery you've ever sat through. What's worse, as I look at the clock... Come back here! I don't want to use fire spells or shit like that in this place. Finally. Unfortunately, this also should be the end of the episode, so... What I'm gonna do... First of all is drop all unpaid items. Wait, actually I'm gonna pick all of this shit up again. Try and find out how much it's worth. Okay, if I drop the Black Dragon Scale Mail from this pile, I can actually afford all of this without having to play the casino at all. Because there's nothing else I really need to use this money for. I might as well. Hooray! Yeah, but anyway, this is about it for today. And we'll play another game of ADOM very soon. Thanks for watching.